What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here helping you take your game to the next level. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a passing play that literally nobody knows about in Madden 18. Now, if this is your first time checking out one of my videos and you want to improve your Madden game, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Make sure to hit the bell icon so that you join the notification squad and never miss an upload. So like I said, guys, I'm going to be showing you a play that I'm not going to say it's slept on, but it's just something that a lot of people don't know about because they haven't really looked or ventured into this playbook. But the run and shoot playbook is definitely a nice playbook in the game. I won't say it's like a top 5 playbook or anything like that, but it's a nice playbook that has formations that, you know, aren't in other playbooks, like flanker close, for example, which is a pretty unique formation. They got some good stuff in the spread and things like that, but I want to look at the gun trips formation, and the play I want to look at is the middle slant. One of the better passing plays in the game, in my opinion, and as far as I know, it's only in the run and shoot playbook, but it's definitely a playbook worth checking out. Like I said, has some unique stuff in it, and you know, you could throw some different stuff at your opponent. So, off top, what makes this play good? Obviously, you know, when it comes to Madden, corner routes, C routes, post routes, you always want to look for plays that have those type of routes. This play has the short C route, which not a lot of plays have. It's the same C route that you see in like PA post out of bunch, for example. Most C routes they run deeper than this, and when you find these short C routes, they're so much harder to stop because they get underneath all deep zones. Even if your cornerback has a 91 plus zone, the short C route will get underneath him, whereas a deep C route won't. And especially like on the short side of the field, they're just almost impossible to defend without a cloud flat. But what makes this play good is similar to one of the single back plays I broke down not too long ago. We have we have 4 receiving options on one side of the ball. The 3 receivers to the right plus the running back. So that means that when they do play a cover 2, which puts a cloud flat on the field, that cloud flat where Golden Tate is, the cloud flat standing over him, will be forced to play man defense on him. And you know C routes torch man defense. So that's one reason off top why this play is just so great. Another thing is we have the post route and the slot. It's a short post route, which those are great for beating man. They're great for beating, for getting underneath deep blue zone safeties. Even if they have that 91 zone threshold, it'll get underneath them because it's so short that the safeties drop too far back. It also beats Tampa 2 with the middle linebacker dropped over the middle because, again, it's so short it gets underneath it. So there's a couple ways I like to run this play. I'll show one setup first here, which is just simply block the running back and then put B on an in route. So what this does for us is it gives us 2 options over the middle. It gives us high-low reads with the post and the drag and the post and the in route, and it also gives us a high-low read on the left with the C route and the drag. So first we will look at the cover 4 hard flat look. And you're going to see, of course, we're going to be able to utilize the C route. You see just how quick it cuts, and it just gets underneath everything. Now, we don't have a 91 zone corner over there, but I've of course tested it out to make sure that it works on a 91 zone guy, and it definitely does because it is a short C route. It's going to get open. You just want to pass lead it to the sideline. You definitely want to hold possession catch to make sure that you get your feet down in bounds. That's very crucial. Now, if they're also playing the underneath type look, you can hit this post as it crosses over the middle, and we just threw that in front of Harrison Smith, who does have that 91 zone threshold, and you see he couldn't get down there to make a play on it. Now, of course, if you're getting the cloud flat look here in a cover 3 or a cover 4, that's when you just want to start checking it down. Obviously, you have the drag, check it down, you take that upfield, and then last but not least, you would have the in route, which we're about to showcase right here. So, you know, if they're using the drag and you're like, okay, I don't like it, well, I'll just throw this in route over the middle. Again, possession catch that because you're in a little bit of traffic. Get your 6, 7, 8 yards and go on to the next play. So, cover 3 and cover 4 is going to react the same way with this play. I just ran it on cover 4, but cover 3, it's literally going to be the same reads. So now, let's look at cover 2, which that's when this play gets kind of glitchy because, again, you're going to notice because we have all those options over here, that cornerback is forced to play man, and he actually played it pretty decent there, but you can see that he's being forced to play man, and he's biting hard inside on the C route, and he's not playing his cloud flat like he's supposed to, and we're able to pass lead this to the outside. The better route running you have there, I would suggest put your best route runner there. Put your second best route runner in the RB spot. I don't have my second best route runner there right now, but for your purposes, you want your best route runner at X and then your second best route runner at RB, just because that's going to those are the two routes that you're going to need the route running on. So now let's take a look at this look. This is the type of Tampa 2 look you're going to typically see. And when you see that, watch this post route. It's going to get underneath that middle linebacker because it's so short that linebacker is bailing deep and he's just leaving it wide open for you. So let's say you run a Tampa 2, he puts an extra zone out there, something to worry about the C route. He's going to use the post, or maybe he's using the C route and he's mans up the post. I don't know, but let's just say that both of those routes are covered. Well, that's when you have your check down over the middle to this in route. If they're dropping, then we fumble the ball. But if he's dropping that middle linebacker back, that opens up the middle for you even more there as well. So multiple options, just against any defense that they could possibly throw at you. Now we'll look at man. Obviously, we know the C route beats man, so now we want to look at the post. If the post is manned up, I mean, look at the separation he gets. And like I said, you want your second best route runner there. Obviously, drag routes and in routes are going to beat man as well too. So we could look at that really quickly. But you just have multiple options against any defense, and it's just because a lot of people are trying to play cover 2 now, and who's that? That's Xavier Rhodes, so he's a decent man corner. But the in route still is usually going to get you that inside leverage. I would say you want your fastest guy who's not a good route runner at A because that drag's going to create more separation there. But like I said, you just have something to beat every coverage. Now, an alternate way you can set this up is you can kind of set it up to mimic PA post in a sense out of gun bunch. Now, when you do this, of course, you are going to you're not going to create that cloud flag glitch anymore because now we're motioning over a receiver to the side. But we're doing that dual drag look now, and you want to motion snap it. And now you have dual drags on the field with the post and the C route. If you don't know how to run the PA post version where you motion the guy like that, I will have the link in the description for you so that you can check that out, because I don't want this video to keep dragging too much longer. But it's especially good for cover 2 because if they're playing cover 2 and maybe they started catching on to the cloud flag glitch you're doing, but they're making that adjustment, but now you throw this setup at them. Now you have the dual drags against Tampa 2, which is very, very effective at getting underneath those cloud flats. So, like I said, I'll have the PA post video in the description so that you can watch that through and through, and you can basically mimic this play with that setup by doing that motion. So, just a very good play. It's in the run-shoot playbook. Definitely give it a try, guys. I definitely think you will like it. It's very tough play to defend, and then, of course, you start mixing in other plays with it, mix in the run. Can really be a pain for your opponent. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, as always, just drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.